I read about a preacher who wanted to learn to re-ride the motorcycle, relearn how to ride a motorcycle. He had done it decades ago, but had forgotten, hadn't practiced it in years. And so he bought a motorcycle, had it carried to the church parking lot where he would practice. And he would do it for weeks, and his secretary started watching him and noticing he's struggling. The wife would come and join the secretary. They would watch and notice he's struggling. He's still not getting it. And so they eventually talked him into hiring an instructor to teach him how to relearn how to ride the motorcycle. The instructor comes and he puts out orange cones. And the first try, the preacher hits every orange cone he gets close to. Second try, third try, fourth try, keeps happening. He's getting frustrated. He's getting overwhelmed. I used to could ride, and now I'm hitting every orange cone. What's the matter? This is not working. I even hired a teacher, and it's not working. The teacher got him off the bike, tried to get him to calm down, and he says, "What are you looking at?" And the preacher kind of laughed, like almost in kind of obvious question here. Well, the cones. I'm staring at the cones. The instructor said, "How about you look at me?" And he was standing at the end of the cones. He said, "How about you focus on me? And as you keep your eyes locked in on me, who doesn't change, your eyes will adjust and help you to navigate the course until you reach me." First try, didn't hit a single cone. Navigated it successfully once his focus changed to the instructor instead of on the cones. What's Paul say? Titus 2, verse 11, the grace of God has appeared. What does he say, verse 13? The glory of God will appear. When we focus on the goodness of God, that's what trains us to say no to the things we need to say no to say yes to the things God would have us to say yes to, all while we long for His return. Every one of us must go back to the grace of God, because we must recognize that on our best day, we're still in great need of the grace of God. But also on our worst day, we're not beyond the reach of the grace of God. And in the church, God's people, we have a constant source of reminders that when we are in those best days, we have people to walk alongside of us and say thank you for the grace of God. And in our worst days, we have people who will come alongside us and anchor us back to the grace of God.